As I said, let's bring in the Shadow Assistant Minister for Mental Health, Melissa McIntosh. Melissa, thank you so much for your time. First of all, I'd like to get your reaction to the report. Are the next generation of psychiatrists equipped to deal with rising mental health issues that we are seeing in Australians? Because this doesn't look promising.
Thanks for having me on, and good evening from beautiful Penrith in Western Sydney. We have a Twilight Festival here today, and one of the things that's impacting communities like mine is cost of living and the increasing mental health pressures on Australians right across the country. And it is concerning to hear about this report. I haven't seen the report myself, but we do have pressures on the mental health system. We need a stronger and more robust workforce. We need more young people interested in psychology and psychiatry. And we just need a larger workforce right across the board. We've been through floods, we've been through fires, we've been through COVID, and we had a long COVID inquiry, the very first of its kind in this country, as part of our parliamentary committee on health. And we found overwhelmingly that people are super struggling with their mental health when it comes to COVID still today. And of course, we have this cost of living crisis. So mental health is on the rise. We do have a mental health crisis in this country. So of course, any report like this is concerning, but I'd also be looking forward to hearing from the college about it.
It's really interesting. Caroline made such a good point in that report, in that it's not just these really serious issues that might put someone into a hospital permanently. It's people facing everyday struggles, people who might have been through floods, who have lost everything, who can't pay their mortgages, who can't find somewhere to rent, that are suffering from things that aren't acute but just simmer below the surface, that impact the way they live their lives, and they can't afford to just get a psychologist. The subsidised session thing really worries me, in that 10 is not enough. But this is an own goal, I think, by the government. Peter Dutton said that he thought they would double the sessions and continue that on, but they haven't.
Oh, well, that's right. It's quite extraordinary timing, right at the beginning of the year, when we know that the holiday period's a struggle as it is. Right when we're still in the midst of COVID, Mark Butler made this announcement that he was going to be halving the sessions that the Coalition put in place from 20 to 10. And then he promised every single Australian that's suffering with mental health that he would come up with a better plan. Yet, all these months later, we haven't heard from the Minister for Health about what this plan will be, and there's Australians languishing out there. And I think the Minister needs to be a bit careful about his language. He said just the other day that our policy to return those sessions was lazy policy. What's that saying to people that are struggling out there? It's really quite a cruel thing to say, and I'd like the Minister to apologise to those people. But the Coalition has that policy. We know that we have the support of psychiatrists, psychologists, the mental health sector, and people that are struggling.
Before I let you go, what are you doing? You're out there in Heartland. You said you're in Penrith. What's going on? It looks a little bit exciting behind you on a Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic night. As I said, we've been through a lot in Western Sydney, particularly out here in Penrith. We've had the floods multiple times over the last couple of years, and people are struggling to pay their mortgages, to put petrol in the car, and all those cost of living pressures are really real. So this is a great night for our community to come together, families to be here and enjoy what I think is the best place in this country. Definitely the best place to be tonight.
And very good at rugby league as well. I have many memories of being freezing cold to my bones out there in Penrith hosting the sport, the NRL. So thank you so much. Enjoy your night. Really appreciate it.
You'll have to come again.
I will, absolutely. I'll bring my little girl. She'll love it. Thank you so much.